Hey guys, Meatball here. We're about to begin part 8. Now here in part 8, we are going to actually kill ourselves. Let me explain to you why. What you want to do, especially if you're not real great at this game, what you're going to want to do is you start over from the beginning so you have full lives. Well, not from the beginning of the game, but you know what I mean. You want to have full lives, and now we're going to go around the whole world here, and we're going to collect all of the extra lives. So that way, when we go to the Great Palace, we're going to have a good amount of lives. So we can go anywhere you want. Doesn't really matter. We're just going to intentionally let these monsters kill us. Now, if you have full lives, then you don't have to do this. You're okay. You can just run around and collect all those extra lives right now. But for the purposes of this walkthrough, I'm going to kill myself intentionally. And then that way, we can walk around the world and collect those extra lives, and we'll have the 3 that they give us initially, plus all the extra lives. So just let him take us out. Game over. Now we're going to you can save the game if you like. Now let's start up again. Now from here, we're going to want to go down here to this boulder. And go back over to that cave that's near where we got the water of life earlier, which we used to get the fairy spell. Remember, don't cut through that wood, because there's a lot of those forced cutscene things there where you have to fight. I mean, the levels you're at now won't really matter. So you want to go right here. We're going to head up into the swamp. And it's right here. So there's the first one. So now we have 4 lives. Walk back out of the swamp. And head toward this other boulder over here. And we're going to break that guy down. Down alongside the graveyard here. There we go. Follow the coastline down. And you'll find this one right here. Now we have 5 lives. Now this is another very important thing. So if you get killed anywhere while we're collecting these lives, do the same thing and take yourself out. Go back to the beginning part and start over. Do not save. The reason why is because if you save it, you will not be able to get those lives again. And if you want to go head toward the Great Palace with full lives, then you do not want to have the game saved after you retrieve the lives, because they won't ever reappear. So if you die anywhere, you know, even if you just lose 1 life while you're retrieving all these other lives, you're better off just finding someplace with pits or something so you can instant kill yourself and jump down the pits, and then don't save the game after you die, or just, you know, or you could just reset it. You know, that works too. We're gonna go over here, and this is gonna be our next life. So now we have 6, and there's 1 more we're gonna go get. And it's actually heading in the right direction toward the toward the Great Palace anyway. So we saved the best for last here. Alright, let's go down this way. Back through the cave. Take him out. Take him out. Take him out. Get back through our River Devil. You can do the little trick if you want. Sometimes it might take more than one try to get the trick to work, but you stand here long enough, you let the monsters appear, and then you try to land on that first sub-screen while you're also making contact with one of the enemies, and then you won't have to fight in that one. But that's okay, we're just gonna go through it. Now, if you want to level up your magic and or your attack to level 8, we can do that too. I'll show you how I do that. I won't make you sit here and watch me do it. I'll just show you where I usually go to grind if I want to, you know, finish getting those last 2 levels on my magic and the other level of my attack, so we can go to the Great Palace completely maxed out. Just keep dodging all these rocks. We've been through this before. Now, usually I stand here, step into the woods, and step back out, but sometimes they catch you right away. There's nothing you can really do about it, but it's okay. It's not that hard. Now go straight up through this swamp here. Head over this way. Right here, we're going to find another life. So now we have 7 lives to beat the final castle. So we'll go over to my grinding spot now. Excuse me. And I'll show you how I do that. So basically, we're going to go back toward that town that we found earlier by using a hammer on the woods. Head through here and do your best not to take any hits, or as few hits as possible. But obviously, you know, we're headed toward that town, so if you need to get your health and magic restored, it's not a big deal, because you can right here. So usually I go into town here, and I just use my magic to refill my life, because you get to the magic restoring guy faster than the other person, so just talk to them. Walk back out. Now we're going to level up right in the woods right here. Those gold guys with the spears are not that hard to fight, and they give you 150 experience each. So you want to get caught by the little blobs. If you get caught by the big ones, the red guys, those guys, you can't block their attacks without casting Reflect, and it just wastes a lot of magic. And they're harder to fight. So those, if I get hit by a red guy, or I'm sorry, a big guy, I usually just you know, avoid them and get out of there and try again. So you just keep fighting these gold ones, because plus those red ones, even though they're more difficult, they only give you 100 points, whereas these gold ones give you 150 apiece. So, you know, now sometimes they're going to drop magic, you know, but when they all drop points, and sometimes they drop P-bags, which is better. But anyways, if they all just drop their basic native point values, I mean, you're still looking at over 300 every time you do this. You know, you'll get 310 points every time you do this. So even getting up to 6,000 really isn't that bad if you think about it. I mean, do this like 20 times and you level up. It only takes a few seconds. The way I usually approach them is with a downward thrust as I jump over his head. Half the time you're going to hit them with one hit there. When you have attack level 7, they only take like 2 hits. So they're not that hard. So see what I did there, and then just keep slashing at them until you get them the second time. And it's real easy points. You can usually keep yourself healthy just by utilizing the red magic containers that those guys will drop every now and then. But if you get to the point where you're almost dead, just go back into the town and heal yourself up. You know, it's not too bad. I mean, we just started and we're already almost at 2,000 points. So it's not really that hard to do. So that's how I would recommend you get past all of this stuff. So we're going to conclude part 7 right here. In part 8, we're going to journey to and beat the Great Palace. So hope you tune back in and watch that last video where we're finally going to beat the game. I'm just going to sit here and grind and get these last 2 levels. I'm not going to make you sit here and watch me do this a whole bunch of times. But anyways, thanks a lot for watching, guys.